Warning. The following stream contains references to graphic violence, sexual themes, and coarse language, and is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. But hello! Welcome to Crimson Conquest Secrets of the Bloodright Bastion. This is episode 7, and I am your humble dungeon daddy for this stream and channel for the time being. This is the cast. Look at them! They're all glorious. I
choice.
Just wanna boop them on the noses because they're so boopable. Look at that. Look at these boopers. So what do we gotta shill today? What do we gotta shill? Anybody shilling
my pants.
Let me tell you about something real quick.
Okay.
You ready?
Tell me. Oh, I am.
Black beans, just a whole can of black beans with a little bit of cumin, some salt, and just a little bit of pepper.
You say cumin really weird.
Cumin? I say eggs really weird too.
I usually say cumin.
Well, we have nothing to shill, so let me tell you.
Normally this is where I would shill someone start playing, but just for that, no.
No. Let me tell you about the inspirations everybody got last episode. At the top is Ian with 5 inspirations.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Jane, Rin, me got 3. Caitlin, Jen, and Jakey got 2. The Noisegate got 2. The Magma Dragon got 2. And the internet connection got 1.
I'm glad the dragon beat out internet. That's how it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Percy, for giving inspiration to the dragon that didn't even make an appearance in the show. I love that. And it's amazing.
They're not appearing in this film.
Or maybe they will. I don't know. But let's recap. Who's ready? I'm ready. I'm rolling. Bam! Uh-oh. Okay.
Gelatinous dice by Drewby. Ooh, 15.
I'm scared.
I got a strong 17.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that's good.
Can we say Riot's portent can affect recap?
I have used mine in my long rest most recently, since my last long rest, so I have 0.
I know, I'm saying
right
for the
now.
future when you haven't, because that's very funny if specifically you can just be like, I have a nat 1 here. I'm not recapping, asshole.
I rolled a 1. Who was mean to me last time?
You rolled a 1 for this?
No, 17.
Would you?
Because I rolled a 1.
Oh, thank God, I got a 3.
I just changed my dice on Beyond also because I didn't like that.
Beyondy beyond.
So now I have the pink fuzzy dice. All right.
Well.
Okay. Well.
Sounds like Maeve.
Yep. So we started out still in Rosington, and it's still destroyed. And Hoster is still the head of the Children of the Scale or Scale. What do they do?
Scale.
The Scale. Okay, I'm gonna update my notes. The kobolds were looking for coffins, but Maeve is still, a little bit bitter because while she was getting tortured, everybody else was picking out nice, comfy coffins. So she decided to look for a bed, and she found the best bed that ever existed in the world. And then there's like a caravan that comes up, and Hoster greets them in a really awkward exchange. But they come in and they set up camp, and then Rice decides to pull cards, and they're all horrible, and his bones hurt. I don't know why anybody else wanted to pull cards, but Morgarid decided she was going to, but they were all good, so it worked. Maeve did try to eat one of the caravan people, but it turns out they were a vampire, but that didn't stop Maeve. She still went for it, and they all got her, and then Lorelei blipped her out of existence right before she was about to freak the fuck out. And then gave her some blood, and then apparently we sent the kobolds on this adventure, and there's a tunnel with a magma dragon under the city, and then we all got shit from the caravan. That's literally the last line of my notes. We all got shit from the caravan.
It's true. They took the horses out back and just brought a bunch of shovels, and we're just like, hey, are you ready? Catch.
Yeah, all those porcelain
what I
horses.
wanted.
Think fast. Oh, the porcelain horses! That's who I could have said with pooping. It was right there. Edit this out, Drew. Let's go back.
Porcelain horses. Beautiful. That's inspo for you, Caitlin. And just for the people over in our Discord, links right there. We have a new emoji. Go check it out. It's Ian. Ian is our new emoji. So make sure you go check it out.
New links. That's right.
That's right.
Discord.
Right there. Go check it out. Also, go check out our Patreon because I added a new map, 2 new maps on there 2 days ago. So yeah, go check it out. And with that being said, let's get into this game.
To defeat the Huns.
We return. It's currently about maybe 4, 5 in the morning. Getting close to sunrise. But you still have cover of darkness. So, still pretty good. That is where I will leave you all.
Well, I think Maeve is gonna go back to her bedroom and just, make sure that there's no windows or gaping holes that would, let sunlight in while she sleeps in her glorious bed.
What's everybody else doing?
Honestly, a night's rest does sound pretty good on these old achy bones of mine. But also pulling another card does sound good too. But I'll hold off. Everyone, I think I'm gonna hit the. Is there any hay we could put in the coffin so I can make this joke very fun? I don't think so, but I think I might go find a way to rest. I want to also put out there. I want that staff. Anyone want to help me go find that staff later? Anyone? There's a cool staff in the tunnel.
I want to go.
If the kobolds couldn't move it, why do you think you can? You're their size.
Oh, but I will have more regular bones tomorrow. That'll be fine. See? Just to figure it out when I'm there. I don't know what they don't know and all that, so I'll figure it out. Maybe. See? Something to see. I don't know.
Psst, Jakey. Psst, Jakey. The card that he pulled hurt his bones, remember?
Right. Sorry, he said I'm gonna have more bones tomorrow, and Jakey was like, "What you mean by that?" I'm glad my visible once again a visual gag. What's up? I'm glad my visible confusion was enough to translate to being like, "Psst," over intercom. Hey, it's okay. Because that scared Jakey of what's he gonna do with them bones, man?
Also, hey Ian, I've just remembered the reference that was made to you in Nightmares was a visual joke.
Yes, straight up. It was, hey, this is a visual gag for our audio listeners, and this is a throwback to another stream and it was for our audio listeners, a visual, yeah. It made a paradox. There you go.
It was great. It was a good time.
As you guys can see, Ian right now is doing a visual bit right now.
Yeah,
so audio listeners.
Spotify listeners, once again, apologies because Ian will not apologize.
No apologies.
Also, don't think that went by doing it in a visual bit and you started biting in the air. Don't think I didn't catch that. Don't think I didn't catch that word play through silent theater. God, he's brilliant. Kill him. I'm just kidding.
No, that's tomorrow.
You just stick Jonathan on him. I'm sure he would mind.
Remember, his full name is Jonathan the Kobold. Full name.
Mhm.
It is.
See?
So we have Rias Morgrid wanting to go down into the tunnels. Have Maeve gonna go take a little nap. Lorelei, you've got your caravan.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Do you
any-
guys like need anywhere to sleep? Realistically, just looking at the crumbling fucking buildings everywhere.
Prime real estate. I don't know. I guess I'm not used to having actual bedding. I haven't for a while. Can we see like all the different beds that were pulled by the kobolds at this point? I'm guessing there was one immaculate one that had went to Maeve, but are the other ones of just varying decay and splintering and all that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They've also pulled out coffins, most of which still have bodies in them. But you all do remember you have the miniature coffins as well.
Which those turn into normal size coffins when we're ready to use them?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Maeve just pulls out her little mini coffin and is like, I got one. It's fine.
Visual gags. God damn it, I need to do better at not just doing visual gags. For the audio listener, Ian, who plays Rias, is digging through his clothing, trying to find a miniature coughing. Coughing? The Pokemon? I have one of those. I have a miniature coughing.
Podcast energy of like, oh, he just walked out of the room. He really upset.
I could so easily derail this right now. I'm going to hold it back and bring it later. But I'm going to take out my miniature coughing. Coughing.
Guys, while Ian, this is another, again, audio listeners, Ian, while goofing this, is actually starting to shit himself. It's crazy. You're missing the video of Ian shitting himself violently right now. It's just, yeah,
That's Patreon material.
Oh.
Also, my bag just shuffled and scared me so bad during that little bit. I was just like in this, and then a little bag moved. It was just shuffled a bit, but it was enough to make me go, "Oh God, I'm going to be joining Ian shortly. I'm scared." Anyway,
I use that for D&D in person.
That's my D20.
That's cute. I love
Adorable.
them. They're amazing.
Astrofel, what are you doing as everybody's getting their-
Astrofel is checked the fuck out. Has started to slowly head back to the little building where his bedroll is. It's kind of like is not moving particularly fast, but has not taken his eyes off the flute in his hands.
Little bird tweets behind you.
Mm-hmm. No, it's currently sitting on Haster's head, I think.
Oh.
It's on someone's head, and it's not mine.
Some.
But it
I
will
think
probably...
I think it's by Rias because it flew in Hoster's face. Oh no, it did then land on his head.
Mhm.
That's right.
But yeah, I think once Astrofel's like a certain distance away, it will just go and then follow.
So, Rias and Morgrid, I believe you're heading off to the tunnels.
Did we want to do that after a rest, or do we want to do that now?
I think I need a rest first.
Me too. I look over at the camera to look at the DM. I should sleep first. Too.
It seems like everyone is getting comfy. Maeve has found bed. Astrofel is heading back to the house he had found earlier. Morgrid is using a miniature coffin, I believe Rias as well. Lorelei, are you preparing for the sunlight by going back into your caravan?
Yeah, that'd be like the best. So, yeah, we just like just tell everybody to pack it up, and then like rest will rest. Otherwise, like we have people on lookout, so
That leaves
they're on payroll during the day. So
That leaves Hoster. Hoster, you find yourself with everyone going to where they're going to rest and sleep, the kobolds noticeably are scurrying underground, going into their small tunnels, leaving you alone in the city.
I think Hoster, seeing them all part, was kind of standing, and there's that thing where when birds clear from an area, like a flock of birds move, but as well the bird on Hoster's head like flies, as Hoster is kind of just vacantly like staring into space with this new ring.
As you stare into this new ring, the sentience that had gone into it has now left your body, and a change is taking place. And I will let you describe that.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so as Hoster sits in this now fully vacant, desolate space, the wind sort of blows ever so softly, the ring humming and resonating. Hoster sits down on their throne, starting to... Hoster usually is emotions and whatnot are very cartoony because Hoster has a sort of strange facial form, but begins to just ripple and shake a little bit. As this starts to happen, almost like an explosive burst, very Kira-esque, Hoster explodes out in every direction. There is mouths that start to form with giant fangs. There is twisting tendrils. There are some shapes that are more cubic, some that look like they are reaching as if hands are pulling through. It is an amalgamation of horror and mass as Hoster is shifting and changing, showing every single ooze, this kaleidoscope of gelatinous energy that is bursting. And while this begins to grow larger and larger, encompassing Hoster's natural size, about 9 feet, all condensed, is now growing upwards to 10, like 15 feet, stretching. And within that, this purple light pulses like a heartbeat, illuminating what looks to be the skeleton of a draconic form, but something as much larger than Hoster was initially, as purple eyes start to shift and grow upon their form. This bestial mass of tendrils, tentacles, and now the energy of Skell starts to pulse and start to pull at the ground, almost this humanoid mass that is becoming giant-esque. And as soon as the horror of this thing explodes, from the center of it, a fist bursts out that is discolored slightly and starts to peel and rip their way out, and flinging in every direction. The almost onyx black slime is a Hoster who looks more bluey gray hue. He looks much more like he is still his translucent, opaque, gelatinous self, but all of that form of vile whatever that's sort of pulsing constantly. He looks almost like a gummy bear humanoid with this big dumb smile on his face as he steps out and goes, "Oh, that felt really, really bad. Everybody go to bed? Oh. That was so cool. That would suck if anybody missed that. Well, they did. I'll tell them about it later." As Hoster, seeing all this slime starts to just like dissipate and like corrode some things and peel away, Hoster just kind of looks at it and smiles. And as he waves, he goes, "Bye, Kadira."
The sun begins to rise as you all get a long rest. Time goes by. As slowly the sun begins to set. Your long rests are over. You emerge out from your coffins, from your houses, from your caravan to a new night. All of you are hungry. Who would be the first to come out of their dwelling?
Probably
Hoster on his
Morgred.
throne. Sorry, after you.
I just said probably Morgred. She rolls out of her coffin and ambles over to the caravan and starts banging on the one that says it has vials of blood. Y'all, you open yet? You open yet? Looking through the window.
Lorelei, you hear some commotion on one of your caravan walls.
When you fucking open.
When you open.
I need a double shot.
It's our daily staff meals, so yeah, I guess they can participate. So gotta hand out things to everybody else on staff. So yeah.
As Lorelei starts handing out,
Just like coming out like full fucking like robe, like just stumbling. I'm not a morning person. Leave me alone.
as Lorelei, you come out. Some of the other vampire servants also make their way out and start handing out the ever-fresh blood vials. Morgred, one is offered to you as well.
I think at this point, Maeve is accustomed to the sound of like the clinking of those vials. So she immediately like wakes up and like walks straight towards them.
I like to think it's like one of those cartoons where the character goes through the wall, just leaves like an imprint of their body.
Yeah, basically.
Leaves a perfect imprint, then goes back to the wall and breaks the rest of it, and then leaves.
Is anybody else participating in the blood offering that is being handed out?
I feel like a bit of a cleric, to be honest. It's a good deed for the day, our soup kitchen.
The god of blood smiles upon thee.
Blood for the blood god? No, actually blood for me, thank you.
She's gonna wish that she never comes across us ever again.
Take my fucking shit and then I'd leave. Ungrateful children.
Oh. By the way, friends and strange lady, as Hoster like now stepping up. Hosterton is going under a new name. Feels more fitting. The town is going to be called Skeleton.
Skeleton, that's good. Yeah, like
Cause, yeah, skill. And also, as something just falls, it's very bare bones.
Very fitting.
How much
Thanks.
psychic damage did I just take?
Hoster is experimenting with wordplay.
I was gonna say Morgred, Lorelei, and Maeve would all notice Hoster in this new form as well. The little ducky raincoat seems to fit slightly better in this new humanoid form. It looks more like a hood than just kind of like a little wrap around a head.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Hoster and I'm just like, what the hell happened to you?
This. And Hoster points at the ring.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting side effect. Haven't seen that before.
Well, Hoster was made from a lot of goop and things, like cubes and jellies and stuff. But Hoster wasn't Hoster until something really bad happened. And that really bad thing led to this, and points at the ring. And then all that together made Hoster. But now, I think I'm just Hoster. You understand? As Hoster crosses arms as if he said something coherent.
Not at all.
Me neither.
So Maeve is listening to that. Does she have any idea of like what Hoster was trying to get at whenever he said all that?
Can I wait? Could I roll intelligence, and anyone who wants to know roll insight to see how coherent that is, and I will explain.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well.
That's a natural 1 minus 3, so that's a -2. Huh.
No on brand.
Well, Maeve got an 18 insight.
What are your thoughts, Drew? I guess, because I can explain it. What is a -2 equal to DC for attempting to comprehend?
What are words?
I feel like with Maeve's first-hand information, maybe.
Yeah, This is a first in D&D. This has never occurred before. I would think Maeve could get a better understanding of
Cool.
what happened.
Yeah, so Hoster, while kind of like going on this rambling tangent, is every time he's putting a different emphasis on Hoster, basically explains that Hoster, while being made, were all these different like oozes and things. And Hoster's referenced before, like, I can still feel the test tubes at home. And Hoster's referencing it basically being, Hoster is not one thing. Hoster is all of these things together as the collective of different slimes and things. Then with something bad happening, and Hoster now wearing a ring that takes the soul out of it, it pulled a piece that was basically making the things under Mother Kadira's control. And now Hoster himself is separate from all of the other things that Mother Kadira had control of, as well as the thing that was dwelling in him. Does that help at all?
Yes.
Cool.
I followed that.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's what Hoster attempted to explain, but he's Hoster, and so yeah.
Good old -2.
Yeah, Hoster still nods like he's like, I was coherent.
Maeve is just kind of like staring at him, like blank face, but she's taking in and like processing what he just said.
Ooh, before I blood him, before I forget, Maeve and Hoster takes the ring off because it's just got something in it now. Hoster wanted to give you this as sorry.
Maeve's she'll take it.
Inside there is the person who was in control when they took you downstairs. So if you want to talk to them or take things out on them and stuff, I don't think they're going anywhere.
So I think at that, Maeve is she's definitely looking at Hoster with a much softer expression than she probably has since it all happened. And she's just gonna say, just thank you, Hoster. And I think she's just gonna like put the ring in her bag or something, or in her pocket.
I'll
Anytime.
just note, as the pure of that good, if there's a soul in there and you put that ring on, you can't stop it from talking to you.
So it might be kind of annoying. I will say,
Like
like
it-
last night they had a lot of like it was a lot of crying and stuff. I don't even know who that was. I'm allowed to say their name now though, because before Oster used to like go like really weird if he said Ethan. Some guy named Ethan.
The mention of this name does nothing.
Now Hoster doesn't react to it. Earlier when Mother Kadira said it, everyone but Maeve saw, I think. No, I think even Maeve saw Hoster go basically silky smooth but look more monstrous. Similar to how Hoster is now, except Hoster was still inky and like looked very much like the large bat creature sort of thing, and then just grabbed Maeve and went.
Lorelei, at the mention of downstairs, you were at the Bloodright Bastion long enough to know the deeps is not a fun place for anyone to go, and you can now pick up on context clues that Maeve unwillingly has been to the deeps. This place of torture for many vampires that you yourself had found yourself in once or twice after trying to win your little battles.
So how's everyone's breakfast? As Hoster's sitting there like just like drinking the bottle. Sits down.
It was good. I feel alive, so to speak.
Rias
I
comes
don't
out.
feel hungry right now.
Hoster squints. Okay.
You
Okay.
your dwelling as soon as you heard, like, as soon as we pulled these out, like, you... I saw you cool down and then stand in line sooner than most of my
No,
employees.
Maeve did not stand in
No,
line.
no,
She went
no.
to the
Yeah,
front of the
Maeve-
line.
Maeve
okay?
cuts
Went to the front of the line.
Maeve
Yeah,
cutsies
Maeve
and then went
was
like
pulling
this.
these
Like,
out.
did not stand
We
in
didn't
a
even
line.
finish pulling these out before you came by. If you're not hungry, like...
can't
mean,
believe
maybe
you
you
didn't
just
finish
wanted a
pulling out and
snack?
she was there.
Okay.
Going back to
Okay,
bed.
Maeve. Okay, Maeve would just look at them and be like, "Well, I'm not salivating."
That's because you ate already.
Oh,
I
open the
could
door
eat
back.
again, but
Are we eating? It looks like a buffet. I'm.
It's breakfast, yeah. That's why I was asking about because we got more Maeve. Wait, where's Astrofel?
Hey, where is Astrophel?
Strahla hasn't emerged from the place that they've been crashing.
Winds up and just top of his lungs. Ash!
No response.
All right, I'm gonna
They're
go
a
for a
dust
little look
person.
see and find Ash. Anyone wants to come with, you're more than welcome. As Hoster like jumps, and because Hoster's got a really high jump height and whatnot, hops on like a building, just starts like bouncing around looking for Astrofel.
As you bounce around, occasionally you'll see a kobold sitting on top of one of the buildings, eating what appears to be a pigeon leg, or some other small critter like squirrel, as they just munch, wave at you as you bounce by.
Ooh, every time he passes a kobold, he does say, "Pass the word is skeleton now. That's the name of the town." I know, kind of nice. Also, if someone could make like a flag, I'm thinking like, cause I've never seen someone use this sort of thing, but like a skull and crossbones on like a black like background, I think that'd be something really unique as a flag. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm looking for one of my best friends. You get how it is. As Hoster just jumps away.
I love that you're saying that to every single kobold you see.
Oh, absolutely.
I
It's the
love
whole
that so
thing.
much.
Because we're going to have so many submissions for flags and stuff.
I will draw 3 of them, and I'm not an artist.
Nor are the kobolds.
Exactly.
Hey, if you're listening or watching this, fan art right now, draw skull and crossbones, and then we'll have them all play on break so you can see which flag we choose for a skeleton.
Do it.
You're a kobold now. Get in the comments.
No longer cult
Get in
of
the
the
comments.
observer. You're the kobolds of the observer.
Oh,
Honestly?
oh, that's very good. I love it. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, Hostage is gonna keep looking for any trace of Astrophel.
I mean, you saw where Astrophel put up their bedroll.
Oh, fantastic. Then, yeah, eventually bounding to that, Hoster goes there, opens the door, and does the exact same thing that he did outside. Ash!
Astrophel is still in the upstairs area with the unplanned skylight. But was probably like shuffled around, like the opposite of a cat that follows the sunbeam. It's just like on the edge of it, just like no.
You've been rolling in a circle while the sun comes up.
Heavy circle.
Very good.
But yeah, it's probably just sat in the skylight with his legs dangling out.
Hoster sees that, head stretches up, and his body gets a little thinner, and he stretches up, and then just head pops up. What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, it's breakfast time. It's like a tiny arm, all that's left of Hoster as he stretched himself up to your like points.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, we haven't eaten for a while.
We ate yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did. Hoster, I'm not good at math. Or not being hungry. Oops. You promise you're not hungry? Little pinky pops out. Little tiny hand under his chin. He's just a giant noodle right now.
I'm getting very much like Jake the dog overextended.
Absolutely the vibe I was
That's
going
the
for.
vibe.
He's even
That's the
like
vibe.
he's even like wiggling a tiny bit because he's not like fully structurally superfluous. So it's like wacky inflatable arm flailing to anyway.
Astrophel hasn't looked at you this whole conversation. He just kind of shakes his head slightly. I don't think I'm gonna be hungry again.
Wait, what? But you're a vampire. We get hungry. Like we. Wait, are you saying like you don't want normal food, like, and you want blood, or you're just doing it out of need? Sorry, I'm just kind of rambling and trying to make. As Hoster now at this point, like two tiny hands and pulls himself up, like his as we've established canonically thick booty flies up and just makes him do like a little flip, and then he like lands beside Astrophel now sitting, like very much like leaning, like hi.
Yeah, if you sat next to him, you would know the flute is in his hand. The bird's gone, but the flute is still in his hands. I miss being alive. Didn't think I would. Thought I got over that.
Well, but you're alive right now.
It's not
Or a
the
different
same.
kind of alive.
I'm not who I was when I was alive. I am what I managed to piece together afterwards.
Well,
I'm sorry, Luke, you found that really sad. He just cried. I'm not editing that out. He just goes, oh.
Loki
Same.
understands. Loki
I was gonna
feels
say
my
Hoster.
pain.
Hoster makes that sound. Oh.
My sweet baby boy, I
Uh,
love you.
Well, Hoster was never alive. And Hosser was kind of made of a bunch of little pieces that came together. But I've been at the Bastion with you the longest out of everybody because they were new and we weren't so new. And I like the pieces that you found.
You would have liked who I was before better.
Maybe. But if you weren't the person you were now, I don't think I could be with the person that you were before.
You'd be
I
able
don't
to say
think I
their
like that.
name.
Ash? Wait. Is Astrophel a nickname?
No. Astrophel is who I am now. Ash is who I was.
Wait. So me calling you a nickname, have I been saying the wrong name? Have I been dead naming you?
In the most literal sense of the word? Yes.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Well, which one do you like more when I say?
You can call me whatever you like.
Except late your breakfast. Just gives a little elbow. I'm allowed to say these things now. Usually my rings, well, not the ring, but the thing inside me was like, no, we gotta be serious. And now I can just say whatever I want. It's very fun.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Oh, Ethan's not in my head anymore.
Good.
Now I'm just me.
And how are
Whatever
you
that
finding?
means.
How are you finding being just you?
Well, so far I like it. I gotta have breakfast with my friends. I gotta give Maeve a ring, and Maeve gave me like a face that wasn't like an angry face, like And now I gotta sit up with you and talk on a skylight and tell people that the name of the town's changed. So far I think I'm pretty cool.
You changed the name of the town?
Yeah, it's Skeleton. Cause Skell.
That's clever.
Right?
Astrophel, as you look over at Hoster, you would also notice that the one purple draconic eye is also no longer there. Hoster has two very similar white eyes.
Bink bunk.
And Skell's not there anymore?
Nope. Just me.
Where did
He
Skell
doesn't live
go?
rent free in my head anymore.
Is he in the ring?
I know Ethan was there.
Well, if Skell's not in your head, where else could he have gone?
I
Oh, shit.
perhaps should have given this
Did
more
you
thought.
Skell?
Uh,
How about, hey, don't panic, it's fine. We just
fine.
never tell the kobolds.
I
I think they'll be a little annoyed.
Yes.
We just don't tell the kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
We just pretend that Skell's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm so good at lying.
It's okay, I'll help. I'm very good at lying.
Are you? That was very convincing.
That
you're-
actually was the truth.
Oh. We're already lying, I see. As Hoster goes to step up and falls out the skylight.
Question. Jakey, have you seen Batman Spider-Man?
Yes.
You playing Hoster makes me think of how those characters are animated. Please, for those who want to, please go at least refresh your minds of classic internet animations, Batman Spider-Man. Go on. I'm sorry.
This is the weirdest this is a visual joke.
It's
situation
totally
ever.
not. It is supplemented by the listener/viewers' desire to, actually get it or something.
It's very source filmmaker.
Like the neck going up? Yes.
Yep.
That's giving me nope.
Yeah.
As the two of you are having this conversation, Rias, Morgrid, Maeve, and Lorelei, one of the kobolds comes up to the four of you and says, "You want to go to the tunnels?"
What?
Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
He wants to go to the tunnels.
You want to go to tunnels?
Oh, tunnels. I thought you asked me to dance, and I'm like, no.
You want to dance?
I don't dance.
I don't either. But I show you tunnels. You want to?
But yes, we want to go to the tunnels. Right,
Yes,
Rias?
please.
You want to go to
Yeah,
tunnels?
yeah. Absolutely. That'd be great. Yeah.
Are you coming too, Maeve?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
You
Yes, okay.
lady, you come.
I mean,
There could be more
Good.
orbs.
that's true. Yeah, and the promise of more orbs, maybe.
That's the spirit.
To the tunnels.
Lovely DM. Before we do go to the tunnels, can we say that last night that in right before the rest, I was preparing to add the spell scroll that I had bought that day to my spell repertoire?
Yeah, as it, very much like what we do in the shadows, just inside your coffin, just like.
I am resting. No, I did that wrong. You just keep hearing thump, 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 and it's just me like doing this onto the paper. It's like it's not what you expect. It's not what you. So yeah, I prepared that and took the gold out just so y'all know. Dragon's breath.
Do you think boss want to go?
Oh,
And other one.
I'm not sure. Should do you guys want to go double check? I could probably figure out where they're at and fly over and sort that out really quick.
Yeah, maybe ask them just to make sure.
If not, okay.
Wait here. I'll be right back. And I go. I fly into the building that I assume that that Astrofel and Hoster are in. After I heard the very loud shriek of yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I feel like it's exactly flies up and then just hears as Hoster hits the ground.
I will parkour my way down successfully.
All right.
17 acrobatics.
All right. Well, that's convenient. All right, we're awake. Okay. So the rest of us, we're going to be going to the tunnels with the drag. Maybe avoiding the dragon, but we're going to go. There's the staff that's in there, and I want to find it. Do either of you want to join?
Oh, the fancy stick from the map as Hoster pulls out the map the kobolds made.
That exact one. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Hoster's good at the reading maps, so I can help you find the fancy stick.
And Rias is getting super giddy, and like his wings are flapping a little bit faster than they normally do. It's almost looks exhausting to the unacquainted to wings, but he's just excited. We are about to head out. Astrofel, do you need something to sustain?
Hoster's
Well-
extras.
If I'm going to be useful to you down there, I suppose I should.
All right.
I put it into my sippy cup.
It's brown. It tastes
It's
like
chocolate
wet
blood.
beans.
As
It's
this
chocolate blood made with oat blood.
As this
No
conversation is happening, the kobold that has been wanting to lead you all down to the tunnels looks over to you, Morgrid. He says, "Have you been to tunnels? Not these tunnels, but just tunnels in general."
Oh yeah, just basic tunnels. Yes, I have.
That's cool.
Why do you ask?
I don't know. Tunnels?
Oh, okay.
Tunnels cool?
Yeah, they're dark and spooky. I love them. My preferred hangout spot, in fact.
I like
There's a
tunnels.
spot over yonder called Morgred's Tunnel, long way away, that I hang out at all the time.
I feel like, Jakey, if there was any time to play that song, it would have just been
Oh,
then.
I literally, you know what? I start tying my hair thing. Can I get the line again? Sorry.
No.
Oh, come on. You know you wanna.
Forget about it.
Forget
enough.
about it. It says,
Forget about it.
tunnels, cool. Looking over at Maeve. You been in tunnels?
I'm sure I have.
That's neat. Looking over to Lorelei. I bet you've been in tunnels.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Comedy in threes.
What is taking so long? Why are they so slow?
Hey, we're back now. It wasn't
What convenient
time.
timing. Man, I hope no one pointed out how slowly we walked. We were just having a little chat there. Riot was explaining to me more about the Gorax and how it's an, what do you say, allegory? That's a weird word to say out loud.
It's an out. We'll get into more lessons about how allegories are used in literary works to kind of explain certain things in the
Is that creature from swamp?
allegory or Gorax. Which one?
No, you're
There's a
thinking
creature that's-
alligator, as Hoster's eyes don't drift apart.
That's right. Silly me.
Allegory alligator.
I'm learning fancy words. Yeah, tunnels.
As this kobold starts leading you over, going to the southeast side of the city, there is this one particular building kind of on the outskirts of the city, and there is a large bush that is next to the house, and you just watch this kobold dive into it and then disappear. A few moments later, the head pops up through the bush. A tunnel. It's in here.
Okay.
You come.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And I go.
I will take a few moments to play a familiar tune on my flute and summon my bird again. Why y'all getting aggressive?
It's because Drew specifically said, "You come," and I sat there hovering the sound, but I didn't want to break the cadence of what was happening. So anyway, Hoster does a little thing where he's like, "Bird."
Oh yeah, for my lovely cast members, there's a picture of the bird in the chat now.
Bird.
For those for bird fans, oh my god, it's not that you what.
That was the most incredible timing because I was
Timing
about
was
to click
incredible,
that. You said, "This is
amazing.
the bird." No, click send.
Yeah, for those bird fans out there, and I know you're out there, the bird that it most resembles in our world is the northern mockingbird.
Everyone wants to hear your bird facts, Astrophil.
Please. So fun
Notoriously
fact.
mean birds.
Fun fact about the northern mockingbird: it can imitate up to 30 sounds, including other birdsong. It don't fuck about, you know.
Don't go near their nest.
Don't do it.
They will fuck you up.
They will fuck you up. They're very
They
territorial.
will poke your eyes out.
Very aggressive, but gorgeous.
Yeah.
Aggressive but gorgeous.
I know we're
Title
totally
of
off
my
topic, but my
autobiography.
favorite thing in the
Yeah,
world
right?
is when the sun's out and they get out and they just like stretch out their wings like very mechanically and they're just like, yeah, look at me. I'm a
Time to
fucking
fly.
mockingbird.
They're out there like the sun. They're like suns out, guns out. That's
Yeah.
what it is. They're just flexing.
Tunnels! As the kobold dives back down.
I guess we're supposed to follow him.
Hoster's gonna peek.
Tunnels.
These tunnels, are these like kobold-sized tunnels? Is this a very small hole we're about to look at?
As you take a closer look, it's actually a fairly large-sized tunnel, almost as if, I don't know, some group of people beforehand had made this hole larger.
What a bunch of a-holes.
I knew it was coming.
Wow, we got. Got.
Hoster like seeing that goes like, oh, okay. I was just worried for a second there. Like you went back there, and anyway, cool. I was about to ask if everyone can see in the dark, but we all can because we're Oh, that's weird to ask out loud. As Hoster's gonna do like a little cannonball down.
As you all one by one start entering into this tunnel, the darkness itself is slightly lit. All of you having dark vision. The tunnel itself does not appear to be made from the dragon, not at least at this point. As you continue venturing down, following your map, Hoster, you see that on a lot of their little kobold maps, they split into 3 different tunnels occasionally, and you just see the ones where the kobolds didn't draw the rest of it just end abruptly. So they're showing the exact direct route on how to get down there. The longer you continue, the deeper it goes. Oddly, the warmer it's starting to get the further you go down. You make your way through another large entranceway. The kobold in front is just doing a little hum.
Things getting warmer. Is there any light we can see, like orange light, like things like any trace of like magma or whatnot?
Time, no. However, there is a small breeze, but this breeze is warm, and it's coming the further down you go.
Is it sorry to be asking repetitive questions, but like, is this a steady breeze or is this a breeze that is coming in rhythm?
It seems to be more in rhythm.
Of course it is.
I tell the kobold.
What?
Quiet.
He's okay. Dragon too big to fit in tunnel.
Oh.
Dragon breath, not.
It is true.
Also,
Shh.
I am humming the whisper.
I think it's like we're hearing breathing right now, or maybe it's just the air escaping.
It could be both. Last time we down here, there's no dragon.
Was there
Foster
a
squints.
breeze?
I don't know.
How did you confirm there was no dragon?
See no dragon.
Did you check every square inch of these tunnels?
I mean, not super deep, but at least 2 staff.
So no dragon to the staff, but that means there could still be a dragon.
How many of you
There
went
was-
down here, and how many came back out though?
Oh, you're with us?
Just like the Dwight meme.
Yes.
It's just been stealthing in the back. Everyone's like chatting, and she's like, "There's a fucking dragon down here."
Then why did you come?
I was told there might be treasure, so good for business.
Which technically belongs to Hasta.
Depends.
Hey guys, wait, do y'all want me to send Spidey Woman ahead of us? I can I can see what she sees.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
That way
cool.
we at least know what we're walking into.
That's
All right.
such a good idea.
Last time we went
Question.
down, there this many.
And then when you left,
That many.
Okay, yeah, let's
You lost one.
Half of one.
half.
Yeah.
Which half?
I think top, maybe bottom.
There's a joke there. I'm going to leave it. But I can see Jakey's ready for it.
She's just over there, just ready. Ready.
Question about the map
Yeah.
of this area. So the way that we're heading, are there any kind of forks in the?
Very much so. It appears that there are 4 instances where, as you continue down, it opens up into a large cavernous area, and there are 3 different caverns to go through. However, on the map, the kobolds have only noted where to continue to get to the staff itself. The other tunnels were not drawn on the map.
Okay. I think it would be good for Spidey-Woman to go ahead. I might send Corsalix here to check out one of the other tunnels just to see if the dragon is
That's a cool name.
visible. Thank you.
Corsalix. Neat. Keeps moving down. You pass through the 3rd large cavernous area. Here you see on the ground, if everyone can do an investigation or a perception.
Perception, please.
I got everybody, don't worry.
Yeah, that's a 40.
Yeah, know my numbers. 26.
26.
20.
12.
19 perception.
11.
Rias, Lorelei, and Morgrid, as you enter into this larger section, you see bits and pieces of like what appears to be from someone's like bedroll pack, as if whoever had left out of there was trying to do it in a hurry. There are a couple like cups and pans that have dropped on the ground, and other bits where it looks like someone hastily exited this area.
Can I look and see if there's anything valuable to take from said bedroll?
With the 3 of your perceptions, as you look around, there are a couple gold coins on the ground. There are also, I would say, probably about 5. There's also an interesting looking feather on the ground. As you take a better look at it, this feather itself, it's rather large, almost eagle sized. This one has a brown tinge to it with the little white markings that go up. And then you also would find a small ring. This ring on it has a small insignia around it. What languages do the 3 of you... Actually, you know what? Even better. Give me a moment. Just a moment! Rias, what languages do you speak?
With my added new language because of my Bloodwell points, I have
Nice.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
Christ.
Wow.
All right, polyglot.
I don't know. I just woke up and had them up here.
Just woke up and there was just celestial in my brain.
All those books made sense. Now,
With this, Rias, surprisingly, you look at it and this language looks like gibberish on there.
it's not words. It could be. It's probably not though. I do know so many different languages. I know probably most of them or none of them in the grand scheme of things. Don't count on me for this one. I don't know what's going on with this.
You know more languages than I do.
Considerably
Can I
more
read
than
it?
I do.
Can I read it? I know Common, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
As you take a look at it, you do not recognize the language.
Can Maeve look at it? I know she didn't see it, but obviously if it's getting passed around.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all
Uh,
huddled in a little circle right now.
Yeah, right? I was like,
The
"What's going on,
kobold's just
guys?"
like jumping up. He's like, what's it say? What's it say?
So Maeve speaks Abyssal, Common, Druidic, Elvish, Goblin, and Undercommon.
Nope.
Man.
Is it?
Where's everyone getting all these languages from? Like, dang.
I was gonna say I speak Common and Infernal, and I don't think I've ever had a reason to say Infernal out loud.
Hey, I also speak Infernal. What up?
Hoster can't read.
What up? My name's Asta. I'm a year old and I never learned how to read.
Is the language in any specific script that might match those? Because I have Celestial, Draconic, Elvish, and Common as the scripts, at least.
While we're trying to figure it out, because it'll be weird to read, Hoster's gonna take his hand and roll it up his wrist so that the slime indents so it looks like a straight line thing, and just point that to Rise. Does this help?
Oh,
Very much silly putty-esque. I like it.
it might. It actually just might. Can I try to roll a history or intelligence or some sort of check to determine the actual?
I would say
script?
intelligence.
Can this be the help action?
Yeah, it could be an advantage. Lorelei, what languages do you speak?
Oh, none that haven't already been listed.
Okay.
I mean, somebody on my staff might, but I'm just like standing back here with her.
True. Is this written in an ancient dialect of Mordor? Is this in fact the One Ring?
No.
Oh, it's.
Are you sure?
No.
Morse code.
No.
So you said it would just be a flat intelligence?
At advantage.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm gonna feel really silly if someone already said this language.
22?
In fact, Rice may have said this language already, but it's just fun to learn everybody's languages.
It's true.
Rice, as you take a look at this, you've seen the script before, but never took the time to learn the language itself. It is written in Primordial.
Primordial.
Oh yeah, no one did say that.
I cast Comprehend Languages on myself, and I touch the ring.
Ah.
Oh, primordial.
In that whole, I definitely remembered I had this spell, and then definitely recalled it at this important
The
moment.
One Ring. Jane, you have to throw that into the fires. I'm just saying.
No.
Or into the dryer. It's the closest thing.
Or you feed it to Briar. Yeah, that works too.
It was the visceral reaction for me that was very good. Well done, Jane.
Thank you. There's also this.
Wow.
That's actually
I love
kind of
that
more
one.
of what it looks like. As you cast Comprehend Languages on this, the primordial on it is fairly easy now for you to read. And very simply is put property of Igwilv.
Cool.
Wait, we found this on a corpse?
Nope, just
In the
on the
bag,
ground.
right?
Oh, for a second there, I was just like, "Ooh, hold up." I was like, that's a messed up thing to do, Drew. Anywho.
Under on a wine binge again. Wandered down into the tunnels, dropped a ring, left.
Would you like a history or an arcana check for whether I would know what that name means?
Dealer's choice. I'm gonna let you pick either. One will give you a different answer.
Given that I have proficiency in one and not specifically the other, I'm going to choose history.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's more likely that I would have read it in a book than understood the magical relevance.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. That's a 7. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Nope, but you know what it says.
Yeah.
Some fucker owns this.
What's an inkwell?
That's some person who lost a ring, apparently.
Oh.
Is this more of that gang group? Or
I
something?
think so.
I feel like I've seen pamphlets around, and I'm guessing that name would be on there if it is gang.
Not the name Igwilv itself, however. Rice, roll a history.
I did just roll expecting that to do this like as you were saying it. 17 on the die. Plus 7? 24?
This is very obscure knowledge, but there was a member of Gang whose name was Cora, who was a warlock of Igwilv.
Okay. So Igwilv is a deity or of sorts, it sounds?
From actually, you would have pretty good knowledge of this, even at advantage, being from the Feywild yourself. Igwilv is... My room's echoing.
My rune
Igwilv is in the walls.
trying to tell me something.
Igwilv was in my walls. No, being from the Feywild, it's she goes under a different name. However, you've read about this. She masquerades as one of the Sealy court higher ups.
Someone I'll face in the future, I'm sure.
Fey, because you want to go to the Feywild.
Well, I just have to give you an inspiration for that one. Legitimately.
Thanks. I feel inspired. Legitimately.
The kobold says, "This is all well and good, but the thing we come down for is further down."
Oh yeah.
Sweet
Sick.
pea. Sweet pea.
Me?
No, you're not Sweet pea.
Oh.
Looking at Rias, because Rias is the only person I've consistently called Sweet pea.
Yeah, Hoster
That's
points.
right.
Because Hoster's clocked the nickname, so Hoster does like a... Wait, no, his arm doesn't move, and then a finger pops out his arm. Boom.
Fractals. Given that this is clearly from someone in the Feywild, perhaps you should keep hold of it. See if there's any power in it that you could use.
Possibly from the Fae is that's part of my concern in some regards, but I think you're right. I'll need to look into this, do some more readings. But does anyone know have heard of the name? Is it Cora? I believe.
Cora.
I'm gonna take out a pamphlet and it's gonna be like signed by people that aren't actually in it. It's like imposters. That'd be funny, but there's list of names, and only one that I actually can see here is Cora. The rest of them I can't read right now because of language on the ring. It's a reference to a few minutes ago when I couldn't understand the language for a moment.
I mean, I still have comprehend languages up, if that would help.
What are these names?
Touch it. What are the names?
Are we looking for
Drop that gang lore.
Are we looking for the names of all of Gang?
Yeah, I'll take that if that's something I could actually have readily in my knowledge.
Yes, the names on there are Saya Shadowbirch, Annihilus Shadecutter, Verazon, Axel Ravo. I never learned the last name. There is Cora, Saosin, and Scup.
I'm writing. I never learned the last name.
Sorry, John.
This will come back.
John will remember this.
If you would like to, or if you'd like to, I would humbly request, if you would be so kind, could you write, send those to me somehow, or put them in voiceless or something along those lines?
I'll take a picture.
I was going to say, it doesn't have to be right this second.
Yes.
No, it's happening right this second.
Oh, okay
Oh,
then.
You
well, it's a
know,
very handsome.
Alright, damn. If you're going to be like that.
Bop and boop and shkloobity doop bop bam.
You
okay,
what?
Quick question. Can Maeve know Verazon since they're both druids? I would love that.
You know what? Meta-wise, Verazon is a very well-known druid. In the Lorelei absolutely knows Verazon firsthand.
Nice.
Yeah. And those names are in Vamp.
Thank you so much, my humble DM.
Quite welcome. Are we going to? I just broke myself. I'm so sorry.
Another day.
We go to Steph.
Hoster, Yeah, I was gonna say Hoster's already walking because he's got the map. He's gonna start moving towards where the staff is.
Yes, please.
I thought she was sending her spider ahead.
Oh yeah, spider. I'm glad you stopped me because I was gonna keep walking. That is a way better plan. Hoster sits down.
Morgard, as you take a moment to stop and look through the eyes of your spider, as with the way the familiar works, if you're looking through your familiar's eyes, you cannot see or sense anything. So you stop for a moment.
Okay.
You watch through your spider's eyes. As it continues down, it opens up into the fourth large chamber, where you can see 3 different tunnels that go off from there. You do not see anything. Actually, roll a perception. And this would be using your perception.
Dirty 20. Spidey Woman is such a good familiar.
In this, it is becoming more cave-like as you go down. There are stalactites and stalagmites, and you can also see the tunnels that continue down. But as far as seeing anything else in there, you don't see anything.
Okay. I relay this to the group. I say Spidey Woman's in a larger section now with 3 tunnels splitting off of it. But there's nothing else really there other than stalagmites and stalactites. Typical cavey stuff.
I was just gonna open the map. They didn't draw all the tunnels and stuff, so is it clear which tunnel would be the one to go through of this little intersection?
Yeah, so the way they draw it is it slightly goes forward on the tunnels that they didn't draw.
But it's
and
like
then
fog
you
of war
can-
on a map?
Yeah, but you can continue down the other one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hoster's updating an actual version of the map as well, like further as much as he can, like in his book. And yeah. Keep
you
going.
all keep moving, and you finally enter into this fourth big opening. Right before you is going to be this tunnel and a very upset dog. One moment.
Where did this dog come from?
Dog's just falling around. Sad.
It's just sad. It's just a sad little guy. You all enter into this cavern, and as you do, you take a few steps in. Who is going in first?
I'll go first since I've already seen it through Spidey Woman's eyes.
I'm cool with going behind as well, following close.
Nice.
I was ready to jump in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danger sense.
Danger sense. That's good. It's good to have the danger sense. What does this do for you? For those unfamiliar.
If there's anything that Hoster can see, detect, or anything, I have advantage on dex throws. While I'm not blinded, deaf, or incapacitated. So if there's any traps or anything, Hoster's pretty good at dealing with them just generally. Yeah.
Perfect. Hoster, you'd be the first to notice this as 2 large tendrils start flying over to Morgrid, then Rias. 2 more fly over towards Maeve, then Astrophel, and 2 more fly towards Lorelei and Hoster. Need everyone to roll initiative. This is a surprise attack.
Beans? Well, beans. Everyone?
Well, that's not ideal, but that is.
That paper ASMR.
I think I have a thing. I have a thing.
You cannot be surprised thing?
I was gonna say, do you have alert?
No. I have an ability that I think I can add
Keep in
to
mind.
everybody's initiative count.
Keep in mind, Jane, with the Bloodwell you went down, I believe you have a +9 to initiative now.
Ooh. tasteful.
All right.
Then I rolled a 29.
Natural 20. Nice.
I was feeling really good about my 22. I was like, man, this is great. Hearing 29, you know what? Hoster's actually out of initiative now.
Thanks.
I was gonna grab a bite while Morgan kills everything. Okay, bye.
All right. So we're gonna start 30 to 25. Obviously, more crid. 25 to 20. I know we have Hoster at 22.
Maeve also has 22.
I also have 22.
Wow.
Wow.
but I'm
What are
feeling
the-
We're
22.
ready for a fight.
What are the dexes between the three of you? Who has the higher?
Yep.
All right. Astrophel and Maeve roll one more time.
Like initiative or just
Yeah.
a regular?
Yeah, just a flat D20. We're gonna see who's higher on the D20. Who's gonna go first? Unless you
I
two
mean, I'm
want to
fine with Maeve
decide.
going first.
Okay, Maeve going first.
19.
Yeah, so are the dice. The dice very much want Maeve to go first. And who am I to argue? You know?
All right. 20 to 15.
At 19.
I can't wait to go through all the numbers. We're gonna go 18,
And
17, 16,
Riot.
15, 14, 13, 12.
14.
Oh, there it is.
All
Hey, he's on the
right.
board. He's above 10.
Swinch.
All right. So I'm gonna do this rather fast. It's gonna go rather fast on this one. So tendril attacks are going against everyone. I'm going to roll to see if they hit. And I'm gonna start in a clockwise motion. So Lorelei, that is going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay. Astrophel, that is a natural 20.
Doesn't hit. I'm kidding.
All right. More grid. That's going to be an 18 plus 7.
Do I check my AC for this?
Yep. I can tell you that one's definitely going to hit that.
It hits. Yeah, it hits.
Rias, that is a dirty 20.
Ow.
Maeve, that is a 14.
Yeah, it hits.
And Hoster, that is a 13, which I don't believe.
Nope. I am, however, I can only do it to one person. I'm going to use Rection to reduce Astrophel's damage because I'm assuming that's going to hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna portent my attack to make it a 3 roll on the die, by the way.
All right, Rias, you are off. I need Astrophel, Morgrid, and Maeve to all roll me. It's going to be in athletics or acrobatics. You are about to be grappled.
22.
19.
Okay.
11.
All right. Morgrid, Astrophel, you manage to break this restraint. However, Maeve, it has you, and you are being pulled 25 feet towards the ceiling. As you all start seeing a better look at this stalagmite, there we go, that appears to have a large maw and one large red eye. You glance over and can now see the second one on the ceiling as well. But yes, it is now Morgrid, your turn.
So it did no damage? It was just grabbing people?
Just grabbing and pulling.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But Maeve can't get free and is now where? On the
It's gonna go
ceiling?
up.
25 feet up. The ceiling
Getting
itself is
Half-Life
about
2'd.
40 foot tall.
Okay, so halfway up.
Thank you.
Okay. Would you say she's getting pulled? So there's a maul on the ceiling and the floor.
Just on the ceiling. There are two of these ropers. They look like stalagmites hanging from the ceiling with one large maw and this one beady red eye. You can, as you take a look at it, multiple different tendrils are starting to come off of this and seem to have a pretty good reach.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt straight into its maw in the open mouth.
All right. Go for it.
$14.
14 is unfortunately going to miss.
Okay. Get bonus action?
Yep.
I am going to...
Next up on deck is Haster.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna hide out of its reach, right?
Yeah. So you use your
Okay.
movement, you get behind one of the stalactites and bunker
Okay.
down.
That's what I'm doing.
Haster, it is your go.
Sick.
Maybe you're on deck
okay.
next.
Question. This thing that's pulling Maeve up,
Mhm.
it's on the ceiling. About high up it? How high up is it?
40 foot up on the ceiling. The ceiling
40
itself
feet?
is about 40 feet up.
Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Man, that's a good question. How much has Maeve moved up?
25 feet.
25 feet? Okay. Man, that is a good question. Yeah, I don't think I can't reach it currently just as is. But Hoster can yeah, Hoster's gonna make a high jump. I don't know if you want like athletics or something. And I'm gonna try and grab hold of Maeve and while grabbing hold of Maeve, I want to pull the thing down.
Yeah, you can absolutely give that a try. It will be a high DC to pull it off the ceiling.
I will rage preemptively as well because Hoster's angry. All right, I have to choose. Hoster is going to. Because this gives me it's form beast. I'm gonna use the tail property. So it gives my I have longer arms instead of a tail. Hoster's arms just elongate. And almost look like a very the Pokemon, not Pokemon, the Digimon with the big boxing glove cactus arms.
Yeah,
He's got those going on.
nice.
Because instead of a spine tail. So yeah, athletics. Ooh, not great, but advantage. Okay, much better. 18-7 is 25.
With a 25, I would say you'd be able to get up to at least grab onto Maeve's ankles. You notice even with your weight, you're actively pulling Maeve in a very torturous way of stretching on a torture.
If I could say I was just pulling Maeve, no, I'm trying to get to the tendrils, get above Maeve.
Okay.
Trying to use my weight to basically force both Maeve and I down, breaking the arms of this. Yeah, Hoster would not just start yanking on Maeve.
Okay. That is good to know. Maeve,
yeah.
For just a slight moment, you feel the weight of a full Hoster pull on your body as it goes up to reach. You have a hold of this tendril. However, both of you are now 25 feet in the air.
Okay, so it's not budging?
It is not budging.
Ooh, okay. I think that's all I can do for now. But yeah, I'm just going to keep myself above Maeve, so if it keeps pulling up, it's going to pull Hoster first.
Okay. Next up is Maeve. Maeve, can you make me a strength saving throw?
That's awful for me, though.
I am so sorry.
It's a 9.
As you try to get out of this, you are still restrained by this tendril. And that moves over to Astrafel.
I'm not built very well for this. I'm a talky boy, not a fighty boy. Having said that, I'm going to point to Hasta, Maeve, and Rias, because Morgret's tanky as fuck. And can handle herself fine. She doesn't scare me in the slightest. I don't know what you're talking about. Step on my throat. What? Anyway, I'm going to cast Trick or Treat on the three of you. You're specifically getting the treat, obviously. So for the next, I'm expecting like fully for him to come running through the door at me. Treato. You get a D4 on top of the next attack roll or saving throw that you make.
Nice.
Pow, pow, pow. And then my bonus action, I will inspire Morgred by just kind of looking over and going, fuck it up! You got this!
Maeve, retroactively, I did forget to let you use your bonus action.
Yeah. So I have a quick question regarding like body shape, size, and how it moves.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless, I am going to turn into a spider, but what kind of spider depends on. So I know a giant wolf spider is a medium beast, but because it's a spider, can it still? Would it be able to sort of just like, out of?
I would say you would still be in the grip.
But if I turned into a tiny spider.
I'd be careful with that only because the gripping strength of these tendrils might squish you.
Okay. Well then, Maeve's gonna turn into a brown bear.
Brown bear, nice. Increase your strength. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. It is now currently the other roper who is on the ceiling that does not have anyone. I'm gonna write these down as roper right and roper left. So this one is going to be the roper on the right who does not have anyone currently. 4 tendrils are going to fly out from this one. However, let's see. One's going towards Rias, one's going towards Morgred, one towards Lorelei, and the other one is going towards Hoster. So I'll start with Lorelei. That is going to be a 22.
That just hits.
Okay. Cool. Next for Morgred. That one is going to miss with a 10. Rias, that is an 18 plus 7, so that is going to definitely hit. And for Hoster, that is an 18 plus 7 to hit.
Bobs.
All right, and that's a reroll, correct?
Yes, please.
That is a 19 plus 7.
Fuck. Okay.
Let me tell you, go to Dòchas Dice. If you want to be the best DM you possibly can be, Dòchas Dice. They'll give you the good stuff.
I will give advantage on the next attack roll / ability check / saving throw to Rias.
Okay.
Thank you.
I need Lorelei, Morgred, Rias, and Hoster to roll a strength saving throw.
And did you say that it was going to be a D4 added to my next saving throw? You said.
Yes, and also you have advantage on this. So.
Oh, love that. Thank you.
Yes.
That is a dirty 20 on my strength saving throw.
Okay. Lorelei?
It's a nat 20, but it's just 20.
Nice. And Morgred?
Nat 20, so 22.
22?
Hell yeah.
22.
I thought Morgred didn't get hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Morgred
I
did.
I rolled a 10.
You know what? Just in case.
Just
Just over there.
The actual
I
attack.
just- Just
Um,
wasted that 20 on nothing.
Jiggy,
Yes.
I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's advantage because I'm raging. First one's pretty good. 26.
This roper on the right attempts to grapple the four of you, and not a single one of you gets caught. You all manage to just slip out. It is now Lorelei.
So there's two on the ceiling.
Two on the ceiling.
Nobody's attacked them yet, though, right?
Correct.
Okay. And there's like two people that. Well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess there's two people that are like sort of going up.
Yeah,
at
they're
the
25
moment.
feet up in the air.
25 feet up in the air. Okay. Because yeah, you had to do strength saves, so that's not gonna be super helpful to you. Use my bonus action to inspire me, so hopefully you can get out of this. That would be nice. That is a D10 for inspiration. And then I'll just use my action to vicious mockery, the one that's like pulling people up at the moment.
Nice.
So that'll be a wisdom saving throw.
It sure. Surprisingly, ropers have pretty good wisdom. 15, which is not gonna.
The save, so no.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, definitely not gonna save on that. Who knew ropers had +3 wisdom?
So that'll be 8
What a weird one.
damage. And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
What do you tell this roper with your vicious mockery? What do you say?
I don't have fucking time for this. Stop it.
Fair enough. It is currently the roper who already has Hoster and Maeve. It is going to reel in the two of you that it has, and it's going to let's see. Oh, amazing. As it reels you both in, it's gonna take a bite on Hoster with a -4, correct? On to hit Lorelei?
Oh, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, can't roll any lower than that. That's a critical fail. And 4 other tendrils come flying out again. This one this one towards Asterfell, Rias, Haster, and Morgrid. Asterfell, that's going to be an 18 + 7. Morgrid, that's a 10 again.
But you'll have
I
to
think
roll
I'm
for
in.
it because Drew's gonna gaslight the shit out of you.
Yeah. Rias, that's a dirty 20.
Oh.
And Haster, that's gonna miss you with an 8 + 7. So 15. So Rias and I believe Asterfell. Go ahead and make me some strength saves.
I thought it was
Is
That's
tendril
right.
lashing or is it still?
Or you can also
Where's
do
grab?
it's so it is a grapple. You can do strength,
Oh.
the acrobatics, athletics. My apologies.
no, that's fine. It's just that like if it's strength, I'm fucked.
I'm gonna use fucking acrobatic.
Nah.
Sitting here with my strength save. Like,
Out of there
oh
with a
God.
natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Get fucked.
Sorry, guys. What you got, Rice?
I think it'd be funnier to say I tried to get out of there with strength, because that's a 0.
Oh no.
You watch as Rias, you are now wrapped up. Rias, it's actually your turn, so go ahead and make another save.
Sure.
No, I believe in
I
you.
just lost the
It's gone.
They rolled it high. I'll roll this one instead.
Morgrid,
my-
you are on deck next.
The polarity of the dice. I'm not gonna use strength this time. It's gonna be acrobatics. That's gonna be a 21, nat 20 technically.
Nice. You get out of there.
You
Oh, oh
employ
my
the
God.
very famous Fey technique of just wiggling.
Just a wiggler.
This is how I learned how to do
Wiggle,
rope
wiggle,
trick.
wiggle.
Wiggler.
I just go whoop.
Morgred, before you go, can you do me a favor? Can you roll an intelligence?
Oh, like that.
Or
Never mind. Do whatever you were gonna do.
hey. Is Rice done with his action now?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you have any bonus actions, Rice.
I Misty Step. I'm gonna just put myself as close to the range of them as I can without being in it.
So that would be 60 feet.
I think that is perfect. Is Misty? It's 30 feet. So I'm gonna Misty Step down, and then would I still be able to use my movement from that point since I'm out? Then I'll move 30 feet back.
Cool.
All right. Quick question. Can I hit with a range of 30 feet?
It is. So, are you throwing something?
No, I'm casting a spell.
So they are 40 feet up in the air. So it would be outside of that range. If you were to throw a dagger or use a bow or anything, it would be a disadvantage, I believe, unless they have different ranges on there. So the first number in feet is regular. The second is going to be a disadvantage. It'll say it on your character sheet.
Briar's dreaming and he's making little squeals.
Like the ropers are getting me.
Yeah. Okay, can I use can I use a first action to move closer by climbing up the side of the wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
My Spidey vampiric skills?
Mm-hmm.
My arachnid. What is it? Arachnid
It's-
something.
Arachnid's appetite?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm that kind of vampire. So
Crawl
get a little
up
closer.
walls.
Only 10 feet closer though. I'm not getting that close. Just close enough to hit them with
Yeah.
a wish bolt.
Nice.
So yeah, gonna fire a
Wait,
witch
witch
bolt.
bolt?
Mhm.
That one.
Oh yeah, that bolt. The witch bolt.
Werewolf.
Who's on first? Okay, so
Banger reference.
thank
Good
you.
reference.
Hester, you are next.
Okay, do I have to roll to hit?
Yep.
With witch bolt. Okay.
You got this.
Not 20 plus 2.
20 hits. So, yep.
So 1d12 damage.
Noise. Noise. Noise.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Question, is this the one being hit? I don't know if you can with, like, this is a ranged spell attack?
Mm-hmm.
Because you should
I
be
d-
doing double.
Yeah,
dice.
'cause-
yeah, when you hit with like when you
Yeah,
roll
with
to
the
attack
natural
with a
20, double
spell,
dice.
Yeah, you
But
double
also,
dice because you can crit
even
on those, just not saves.
Yeah, I was gonna say also, is this the roper that's pulling Maeve and I up? Because that one just made a bite attack on me, so I'm within 5 feet. So wouldn't that trigger a sneak attack?
Son of a bitch, it would.
Yeah, so that's another D12 and however many D6s you roll for sneak attack doubled.
Go for it.
I'm assuming that's 4D6? Or wait, no, we're level 4?
What level did you cast Witch Bolt at?
X first level.
Okay, so that's 2d12 plus your 2d6.
Oh, 4 technically.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
can I keep
46,
that?
'cause the
Yeah,
crit.
yeah, yeah. So,
So
So
can I
roll-
keep that 10 and
Yeah.
roll one more d12?
yep.
And then 4d6?
Yeah.
Fucking
Rogue
rogues.
crits.
Yeah.
Rogues.
Mike, go.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys know how to play this game.
I don't.
You can book Jakey sometimes. I think maybe not. I don't want to advertise that.
Yeah, we were actually
Alright.
just making it up and trying to gaslight Drew into giving you more dice.
Yeah, it works. I'm ESNDM.
All right, so the other d12 is a 9.
So 19.
And then I got a 6, 3, 3, 4.
That would be the 16.
16.
So 16 plus 19. Oh, god damn.
35?
Yeah,
35 damage.
you blast this thing right in the face. Maeve and Hoster, you actually drop down 10 feet with this tendril.
Still within my range. I got reach.
Yeah, this thing got oofed. Huster, speaking of, awesome turn, Morgred. Huster, it is now your go.
We're lowered, we're under the thing, because it's my big ol' spiky arms. Hoster's gonna kind of jump up and Mario Bros try and punch this thing through the roof.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm gonna do it a little recklessly.
A little reckless.
Because I'm a reckless attacker, Jack. No.
Yeah.
That was brutal. But still, does an 18 hit?
Does not.
18 doesn't hit this thing?
Oh yeah, ropers have crazy AC. It's insane.
Then you know what? Cause I can now. I'm gonna use. Oh wait, I have to double check if I can do it on attacks. I might not be able to. Ability check that uses a skill. That doesn't include attacks, does it?
I don't think so. I think it would be like doing like an Arcana or
kind
Intimidation.
I kind of figured it didn't, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Then well, I'm gonna bonus action try and try again, basically.
Try again.
Still reckless. Still selling. Oh my gosh! Wait, why am I rolling that? It's way easier to do math. I will keep that 6 though. But come on. D&D Beyond 2 6s. Oh my gosh, 13. Nah.
You go to try and punch it, and surprisingly, it's hard exoskeleton just kind of like wobbles a little bit every time you go to punch it. Like, no.
It's like one of them weebles, like every time you knock it down, it gets back up again.
It's gonna go full Wobbuffet on my ass.
Maeve, can you do an acrobatics, athletics, or strength?
Yes, I can. I am going to.
And this is going to be using
strength.
the abilities of the bear.
The bear.
Oh, it's bear time.
That's a 17.
17 is enough to break free from its grasp as you are now falling down 30 feet from the air.
Can I try and grab hold of Maeve, like, cause I'm still dangling, trying to dangle from the roper. Can I hold on to Maeve?
Your reaction, I might be able.
I can use my reaction to if I reduce an attack to 0, I can attack and stuff. But yeah, what would you want for this?
For this instance, yeah, just dexterity to try and grab a hold of your friend.
Flat dex or dex save?
Dex save. Let's do a save.
Fantastic. It's something I can see, so I have advantage. Haha! Barbarians. This is way easier math. 21.
Yeah, grab a hold of your bear friend. You got him.
Nice.
She's bad? My god.
Flashbacks of Rice flying around nude.
Where was he able to grab this bear? Like, what am I being held on by?
Probably like I imagine like a cat, like, you know, that kind of Hoster makes like a lasso of himself. So it's just got that, and you're slowly doing this.
And your like little tummy is all long, and your little legs are dangling.
Absolutely.
Love this.
It's
Once
not
again, another visual gag.
shaped.
Is there any bonus actions you would like to do, Maeve? Astrophil, you're on deck.
No, I can't really do anything unless I want to come out of my bear, but I don't want to do that yet.
Fair enough.
So I'm just gonna.
Do bears have a climbing speed?
Does my bear? Yeah. Yes, it does.
Nice.
Because I'm giving consent, you should climb up Hoster.
Can I do that this year? Can I climb up Hoster?
It'd be movement, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to climb up Hoster as far as I need to, and slash it how far as I can. As far as I can.
Perfect.
I don't know how far I'm dangling until I
so
can be like...
you drop down 10 feet away from the roper, and then it let go. I would say with a dex save that it was to catch you. You probably didn't drop down any further. So still within 10 feet.
Oh. Yeah, well then I'm gonna climb on up.
All right, you are up by the roper. It is now Astrophel.
Hello. Astrofel is secretly a little bit sad that he isn't the first party member to climb Haster, but you know what? We'll let it go and move on.
True.
I'm.
It does to the true specifically.
True.
Yeah, that might be funny.
Get it.
Can the roper that's not holding my friends make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Absolutely. Critical fail.
Beautiful. Yeah, it hears a bunch of really spooky, ominous whispers, takes 9 points of psychic damage, and now must run the fuck away from me as I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. It moves.
Yeah, it has to use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Moves a full 10 feet.
Beautiful.
It's like. And stops. Perfect. Any
Does it have a
bonus
climbing speed?
Yes.
I think it does, yeah.
Dang, I was gonna say if it didn't have a climbing speed, that 10 feet would make it go straight down, and I was really excited to just see, yo, you know.
Any bonus actions?
Bonus action, I will inspire Maeve. By shouting, "Hey Maeve! While you're up there, look for the bare necessities."
Amazing.
I hate myself.
It is.
Yeah, so there you go. I have an inspiration die.
It is now that Roper's turn. I assume it makes one more wisdom saving throw. Is this a continued spell that you just did?
No, it just happens the one time.
One time? Okay. Then
It
it
shits
will
itself once.
It will stop at that 10 feet. Look back. You're like, what am I doing? And move back the 10 feet. As 4 tendrils are going to lash out. We've got 6 people. Maeve. It really likes Maeve. Hoster.
That's me.
Maeve again. Astrofel. And Hoster again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Maeve again. Maeve again.
What do you want with Maeve?
And Rise. So
Am I close enough? I'm 60 more feet away from them right now.
Nope, can't go for Rise. Can't. God damn, Maeve! Maeve!
Maeve again.
Maeve!
Just roll a d4. Keep Maeve off of that.
Yeah, just
Alright, there we go. Finally. Morgrid, Astrofel, Maeve, and Haster. Goodness gracious. Astrofel. With a 9, that's gonna miss. Morgrid with a 20 will hit. Maeve. 9 plus 7 math. Is what, 15?
Yeah, it is.
And
This hits the bear.
Hoster, 19 plus 7 will hit. I need 3 of you, Astrofel, Maeve, and Hoster, to make your athletics, acrobatics, or strength.
I love having
Wait,
advantage
no,
for being a
no,
barbarian.
wait.
No, no.
Wait.
This time it was Mogrid.
Damn you!
Hooray!
Alright, Astrofel, get out of here! Morgrid, make you save! God
But didn't
damn.
you already just previously preemptively roll a nat 20 for the?
Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
You know,
That's true.
Lorelei has a point.
Son of a bit. Maeve, Hoster, roll your shit!
Maeve got a 10.
You have
26.
inspiration.
You have
too. You have 2
inspiration.
of them.
Oh!
You have a
I do, I
D10
do.
and I'm not sure. Is yours a D6? Yeah.
And stream inspo.
You got all sorts of
No,
info.
but I'm using the stream inspo for something else.
I'm saving it.
Truth.
So
sorry.
plus 9.
Using it for something else?
19. 19 is enough. It does not latch onto you. Hoster, what was it that you got?
24
Yeah, neither of these.
or something? 26 or
Neither of
something?
these.
I don't remember.
Lorelei, it is up to you now. Then the next roper that Hoster and Maeve are holding on to.
Can I get a wisdom save from both the ropers, please?
That's a fail from the right one, and a 17 plus 3, so dirty 20 from the one that is holding Hoster. Nope.
They
Okay.
both fail.
Lorelei points and
yeah.
just
Finger guns.
No, like you see kind of just like a slow moving thing as she casts slow. So both of these are affected by that. So they have a -2 to AC and Dex saves. Can't use reactions and must use either an action or a bonus action on their turn. Yeah, and they can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. Fuck you, Roper. This is I'm done with this.
All right. Fair enough.
But they can redo the save.
Perfect. Any bonus actions?
No. Just that's it. I did my thing this turn.
Fair enough. It is the roper that Hoster and Maeve are holding on to. Morgrid is there. It is going to just, since it can only do one thing, try and bite Maeve. I assume it's at disadvantage, correct? Is what you said? Lorelei?
For slow, let me double check. I'm sitting here like.
Maybe.
It's not a disadvantage. It's just it can only
do one.
One.
No, okay. Nope. Crit fails.
crit happens.
Rias, it is you. Morgrid, you're on deck.
But yeah, I can redo that wisdom save though to get out of the effect of it.
Oh. 18 plus 3, so 21.
21 is the save, so yeah.
Okay.
Meet or beat? I say out loud, who wants to see one of the ropers hit the ground?
Me.
Yours
They
or
are
the other
gross.
one?
Whichever one. As I still like dangling from a bear and the roper. We're very pinata-esque right now.
I'm gonna fly up as close as I can. It's gonna be, I think, my entire movement to become just within physical range of this thing.
Okay.
Can it make me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. That's a 14.
That is gonna fail. This is my second level Thunder Wave. So it's going to be, I think it is. I have the text in front of me.
And is this the one holding anyone, or
No.
Okay. This is the one that got told to go away and then came back.
And now it has to hit the ground. Hopefully it hits the ground. I actually wanted to kind of ask about how you wanted to play the mechanics of something that can or does have a climb speed. When it's on a ceiling, grappling something or trying to move around, would it be something like it's gonna be having to make a save, or else it's gonna fall to the earth because of gravity?
Yeah, we can say that's a thing.
Sure.
Can't take reactions though, so could it grapple the earth?
Oh, that's a fun question.
No, it can't. Good job.
5. That is going to be 16 thunder damage, and it gets pushed back 10 feet from where it is, and then I'm guessing falls the 40.
All right, let me roll some d6s.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn. 22 bludgeoning damage as it
Nice.
crashes down on a stalactite on the bottom. I'm probably mixing these up. I can't remember which is which, but you know.
Stalagmite is M, so like it's pointy and it's on the ground. Stalactite is like a T where it hangs down.
So it
And
hits
also-
a stalagmite. Cool knowledge. I like that.
Yeah, there's also another one in there where it's stalagmite, where G is for ground, and stalactite, where it's C for ceiling.
Yeah. That's the one I know.
Yeah, 2 cool thingies.
We audience.
Learning.
Geographical
when you come
learning.
over to Dicey Encounters TTRPG, you get to learn about geology, about animals, like the mockingbird, the northern mockingbird to be in fact. So make sure you stick around, and you too can learn Thanks for watching
Hey.
PBS.
Bum bum bum
Hey.
bum.
Every
Now
day's
back.
school day.
Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Margaret! Get out of here.
God, help us all.
Look, if you guys are gonna do a cutaway gag,
Ooh. Can I also
What you want?
cast Sanctuary as a bonus action? No, it's a spell. Never mind.
No worries. Margaret,
I-
it is your go.
also, did it take the thunder damage or just the falling bludgeoning?
It was 16 thunder damage and
Oh,
then
okay.
22 bludgeoning, I think.
Oh yeah.
Math.
You do have friends within 5 feet of the one that is holding your friends, which means you would get sneak attack.
Cool. Am I when the thing reached for me and got me, and then I rolled the strength?
Yeah, you're
It
still
doesn't
on the
have
wall.
me.
No, it does not have you.
Got it. Okay. So my friends are within 5 feet range.
Correct.
Cool.
You don't even have to roll to attack because you can just keep using witch bolts connected. So you just electrocute
You
it
can
more.
just roll damage.
Oh yeah, I
That's your
haven't
action.
stopped. I haven't done another
So
action.
that would be the first
Be a
because
D12 and 2d6.
yeah.
Or wait, do you
Nice.
do crits ongoing for witch bolts?
Oh, good question.
Just
I don't
because it's badass for this moment, fuck it. Yeah, do it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I do
and
the same thing.
46. Fuck it. It's cool. I like it. Witch bolt. Neat.
All right, so I'm
Fuck these
still
ropers.
firing this thing at them.
Anyways, I just thought blast.
So I started blasting. So same. Okay, so
Yeah,
2d12
so
and
2d12 and 46.
Alright, sorry, I had put all of those away, and I'm gathering them back up now.
Zapping.
Unlimited power!
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
So I got a
Which is also
7.
So for a
Uh,
slave.
Got 7, a 1, a 6, a 3, a 3, and a 5.
25.
25.
Wow, you guys got that so fast. I just pulled up
Yeah,
my thing.
I'm
You used to
like,
be like, it
the
is
numbers
time
are
to
right
go,
in front of me, and I'm
baby.
like,
More great.
I'm like, ready to. Okay, so we
How
got
do you
the
do
1,
this?
25. What?
Still just counting on the extra fingies that grow out of the hand.
And Jakey is too.
Morgrid, how do you do this as this kills this roper? What does it look like?
it's like a crackly, threading lightning type thing, and it's like electrocuting it, basically. Think of that robber from Home Alone, where he's like,
We get to Home Alone people in D&D.
yes.
Woo!
So, as the lot of you, Maeve, Hoster, 30 feet above the ground,
Where's the rest of the robber? While he's holding on being electrocuted, we're holding on to this, and just suddenly,
you see Mordred on the wall, fucking palpatining it up. As this roper, one of the bolts enters right into the eye socket. You watch as this doesn't have a skeleton per se, but however, you can see all the cartilage inside of this creature as it detaches from the ceiling, and the three of you begin to plummet to the ground. Aster, it's your turn.
so we're falling, and there's a roper on the ground not too far from us, right?
Yeah, I'd say within 10 feet of, like, distance-wise. Height-wise, you're still 30 feet.
How real cool you feeling here, Drew?
You know what? We're feeling real cool.
Hoster already holding onto the bear, spins around. I'm gonna fastball special a bear at this fucking roper.
Okay.
Can it take a more additional damage, like it's a bear improvised weapon attack?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
I like that.
What kind of roll you want for this, my man?
Oh, God. You know what? Hoster's really good at
I got the gelatinous dice that are changed color because of my green screen, so it's Hoster dice. I'm ready.
Because you're really good at it, let's do a strength. Just the full-on fucking strengthy strength.
God, I love
athletics
anime.
or just strength?
The bear's
I'm down
not-
for either.
Fuck it. Let's do athletics. You're
Cool.
eating a bear. Never seen it
Advantage.
before.
Okay. Great.
I love anime.
Dicey encounters, baby, never lets you down. Where's the thing?
It
Show the
doesn't
thing. Wait, no,
exist.
that's not it. There it is. Okay, there we go.
Hey.
That's a natural 20 for throwing a bear at a roper.
Maeve, Hoster just apologized to you and is now fastball yeeting you at a roper.
Here's the thing. Midair, though, Hoster's like spinning and be like, Maeve, I believe in you. Also, I think we're both gonna hit the ground pretty hard regardless.
You know, Maeve's not mad about it.
Maeve, this goes directly into your turn as you are now hurtling like a comet from the sky into this roper. You know what? With the nat 20, you're gonna hit it, but I want to see what kind of damage not only you're gonna take, but also what you're gonna give. 30 feet, getting yeeted fast. Let's say that's gonna be fuck it, 12d6. Go ahead and roll it.
Sorry, that was loud.
12d6, and Maeve is taking that 12d6 as well.
Maeve's gonna take
Cool.
half.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna reduce that additionally with my little ability from the Bloodwell as well.
Yeah, Maeve, roll 12d6.
D6.
Yep, 12d6. It's fastball special. You just hear in the background.
That's a 39.
Doppler effect back. Incredible.
39.
39's
All right. So half
Half?
and halved. So we'll do
10?
40 to make it easier. So yeah, 10.
10 damage.
10 damage.
I reduce it by 15.
Additionally,
Yeah,
The bear just
vampires.
took no damage.
Yeah, you take no damage from this as you just.
Nice.
Maeve, what does this look like? As you hurtle from the sky like a burning comet hitting the fucking atmosphere. Are you going?
It's got the
face
floppy
and
jowls.
I think like this is just gonna go straight into the attack. With like the claws are just gonna like just reach into it and then finally stop with the bite. You know, like the emergency brake.
Nice.
You know, so it's just gonna be like and
Nice.
just slide into the flesh. That's what I am imagining.
You are all out of initiative.
Nice.
As both these ropers are now dead. Very much so. One electrocuted to death, the other bear maced.
Bear mace, that's so
Like-
good. Oh, I hate to do it, but
Done.
that I gotta give the DM inspo for that. Come on. That's so good.
The kobold that is with you peeks out from a rock. That was so badass. I have never in my life ever seen nothing like this.
Ah!
So are the bear and Hoster on the ground yet at this point? Because we freaked.
The only
we obviously
person
fell.
that's not on the ground currently is Morgrid, who's on the wall, and
and
Rice,
Rice
who
is
is
flying.
flying.
Okay, so when that stupid little kobold pokes its head out, the bear's just gonna look at it and just like roar at it.
Going to hide behind the rock again.
Bear's just gonna be like.
good job.
The sounds that you have all made during this fight have echoed in this large chamber. That warm air you felt earlier seems to be just slightly heavier. As you all now hear the kobold that was behind the rock, scared from Maeve, pokes its head back out and says, "He's fine. He cannot get past the staff.
Wait, what do you mean?
But his fire can.
Can, yes. His breath
Fire-
can, that's
fire-
no good.
Fire can, yes. What? He cannot.
I mean, if Rice wants a fancy stick, I'm getting Rice a fancy stick. And Haas just gonna roll his shoulders and march forward.
Wait.
Maeve is gonna get out of her bear form and just be normal. Normal Maeve. Just
Also,
be like, I'm not going.
yeah.
Same.
Also, I look at the kobold and I'm like, did you tell us that he couldn't get past the staff before we went on this excursion? Or did you just conveniently omit that information until we got down here
No, I see.
and did all that just now?
I see. I forgot about creatures on ceiling. That's how come we lost half of a person.
Incredible job, only losing half.
He took big
Ducky
bites,
pie.
big mouth.
Before you run off into the jaws of a dragon and do something very, very stupid.
Yeah.
First things first. Put a hand on shoulder. I believe in you. You are now inspired.
I'm inspired.
Bardic inspiration, baby.
Nice.
And secondly, if things do look like they're about to go sideways, I want you to send the bird back, so that at least we'll know that things went sideways.
Okay.
The bird kind of.
Have no fear.
What's on
I
your
go
shoulder?
with.
I'm going with you. Yeah.
Don't worry about them. I keep them safe.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, and I could actually throw you.
I can throw him so far. That must mean I trust him a lot.
I like
You
this one
no-
better. Even though she don't like to dance. Looking over at Morgren.
You can dance if you want to. I mean,
You can leave your friends behind.
Yeah, if we're gonna go to the dragon, you could leave us friends behind. Because if you don't dance, the dragon won't dance, and he's no friend of mine.
Why do I feel like I'm like getting hurt in my head, like I'm taking psychic damage? This is weird.
I am suddenly a little bit more
immortal
attracted to
lawyer.
Rise.
I look over and I'm just like, why are you looking at me like that? Reduce, and I'm smaller.
I do have to say, Pale Lady, the orbs on the other side are on the other side of staff. But there's lots of them.
Hoster and Jakey doing some bare minimum mental math. You're saying staff and a bunch of orbs and the dragon couldn't get past this. Does this sound like this staff that can't move is like a barricade of sorts? Like if we just take this staff somehow, that we're gonna break a barricade between the dragon and us?
That's what I
I'll
was
roll an
saying.
intelligence for it. I'll do it. It won't go well. We all know this.
Do you want the 19?
Guys, the
See, I
staff
just want
has
to know
kept
if the
this
staff
dragon,
is in like lava or something, which is why they can't yank it out. But like,
or it's like kept
Oh.
this dragon contained. And if we take this
Right?
staff with us, the dragon is no longer contained and can come out into the world again.
I mean, we could just lose the city. I'm sorry, that's rude. I don't want to just force that upon you, Hoster.
Oh, it's okay. Like, look, like, oh. No, I'm not gonna do the best of last time.
listen, if anything is happening with that staff, I could like use some things to see if there's like some sort of magical barrier that is being kept up. I can look at the staff from like close without having to pull it out. So
Oh, yeah, same.
Oh.
I could quite literally identify the staff. It's not a big issue.
You'll have fun with that. I'm going back.
Yeah, I'm.
Have fun outside.
Stay safe. That's an order.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
There's bed bugs down here.
No, don't let other ropers. The things over there, the
Oh, keep an eye
baseball
out.
pitch.
That's a bed bug. As he sees the one that's smeared with a bear-shaped hole through it. It's like the door earlier breaking through the wall, but it's just a bear.
Why is it sizzling?
That's a callback.
But yeah, I mean, we have our means, I think, to do this safely and with some sort of investigative research here. Don't feel as though you need to be trapped down here with us. I think we are able to do as we do.
I mean, worst case scenario, I know a thing or two about teleportation. I can get us out.
Like the circle.
Yes, like the circle.
Hoster am good at magic and getting smarter.
It's actually very, very notable. It's insane the progress he's made in reading. He knows words, numbers. Sometimes there's a list of improvements across the board, and I've barely known Hoster. It's incredible.
Hoster's eyes drift apart.
Rumple's page.
So, who coming?
That's me.
I guess I'll go.
Peer pressure on more. Sorry.
I can't resist an adventure.
Maeve's just gonna look at it like, I'm kind of over being grabbed, and I also don't want to get eaten, so I'm just gonna go and maybe, like, just relax in my nice, comfy bed.
Mm.
The kobolds.
Very reasonable, honestly.
The kobolds up there are having a potluck tonight. It's very good.
What?
Potluck.
Without us?
Potluck.
Oh, well, we can't really eat that well, can we? I mean, most foods. Blood.
I
we
mean,
can.
Most foods
Well,
will make
I'm
us
glad-
really sick.
Mm.
Oh.
Well,
Actually, I find food to be fairly tolerable still.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be food there, but the kobolds didn't bring it, so let's go.
I just tell you that we make very good squirt casserole.
Squirrel?
I heard that
And
wrong.
pigeon.
I did not hear
so
squirrel.
misheard that.
How juicy is this squirrel casserole? Very bushy tail.
Hoster advances forward. I'm assuming others split off at this point. Hoster sees a clear bit and is not.
Maeve and Astrophel, you begin heading back up. Hester, did you share with them the map for them to get back up?
Oh yeah. Hoster probably would have given them the map like back because he's been making a copy like that's live drawing and he knows where roughly the staff is now. So yeah, he'll give them the original map copy.
The two of you, Astrophel and Maeve, begin making your way back up to the surface. The other four of you continue down. The heat is growing drastically. However, the grumbles that you had heard earlier begin to quiet down a little bit and aren't as quite almost earth-shaking. The four of you make your way further down the tunnel. The kobold looks back and says, "Shh, it's just down this tunnel." As you round around this tunnel, you see the walls, floor, and ceiling of this kind of almost sandy material has been crystallized into glass around this staff that is planted in the ground. Before you, you see a bannered staff emblazoned with a symbol. There is an orchid with a skull and a raven on atop the skull. Taking a better look, this staff itself is almost silvered in color. And yeah, it has this banner as it's perfectly stuck into the ground. Directly in the middle of the tunnel. He says, "This is it." As he walks and approaches it, taps on it, says, "This is it."
Hoster's gonna walk up to it.
Hold on. I'm gonna walk over to it, and I would like to cast Identify. And I know it takes about a minute to cast it, so it's gonna take just a moment. And I'm just gonna go and poke it, and just hold and start doing my like incantation and all that, and and try to learn anything about it.
Okay.
Hester sits cross-legged by this.
As you're doing this, the kobold looks over to you, Lorelei, and says, "If you want, I go get some orbs. They're right down there."
Give me one moment. I'm just going to cast Detect Magic. Just like cast a spell. I'm just trying to see if there's like precedence, like if there's like a barrier around that's like radiating anything. Basically,
the only magic you see radiates from the staff itself. Can you roll me a religion? In fact, any of the three of you can roll religion. 4.
Only because
My
it's
apologies.
funny. That's a -1.
You've no fucking idea about the symbol emblazoned on it.
23.
3.
Lorelei, Rias says you are casting Identify. You both, Lorelei and Rias, are taking a look at this symbol. This is the symbol of the Orchid Queen. This is the goddess of death in this world. Rias, as you spend the next minute doing Identify on this, my friend, is a legendary staff. It was created in the Moonforge by followers of the Orchid Queen. This bannered staff, emblazoned with the symbol of the Orchid Queen, you notice also has a button on one end. This staff itself can defy gravity as well. However, to use the staff, one must worship the Orchid Queen.
Well. This is quite the artifact, and if we were going on one of those antiques caravan or like a road show of sorts, this would be a spectacular piece.
Hoster's head looks at Lorelei.
Anything about an antique roadshow?
I don't know why it didn't break me until I heard it said next to each other. Well, I'm no follower of the Orchid Queen, and it seems like a what language is that word? Oh, right. Common prerequisite is to worship said queen. Not something I do and not something I plan on doing. So, a little bit pointless now that we've been here for my desires of having this. It doesn't. I don't know if it's going to actually do anything if we were to remove it somehow. It seems as though maybe we need a worshiper of the Orchid Queen to push the button and to pull it out, because it seems like it has some sort of gravity effect. Maybe with the button, not too sure.
I mean, I had a book of like aminals, and orcas is pretty cool. Does that count?
If you're talking about the large black and white sea creature, the orca,
that one.
The Orca Queen is a much different being. The Orca Queen is found in the ocean, swimming around, big crown on her head, and casting different types of water type spells at other beings. But the orchid, it's a flower, or in some other ways, a symbol of this queen, this deity. A little different, but you know what? You're on the right path with the words you're hearing, but not quite there. Orca, how'd you know so close? Oh, back, Hoster. Hoster.
I don't look, Rias. Sometimes, and I really like the things you share with us, but sometimes when you start talking, the whole time you were talking, I have no idea what you're saying, and I don't know if it's just a me thing, but sometimes I'm too scared to ask. What is it? What did the orca did?
The orchid It's like like
Orchid. Yeah.
not like a child. It just sounds like the word orchid.
So far, it's not a child and it's not a fish.
It's
so
a
what is that?
flower. An orchid is a flower.
The kobold points up at the banner with an image of an orchid on it. These?
Oh. So the Queen of Orchids is like a big flower?
Maybe an imagery. Maybe that's how she may be depicted. But she is the goddess of death.
And so, do you not want this staff anymore?
I don't think there's much I can use with it. I do not find myself able to dedicate myself to one deity, let alone this one. So I would say leave it, and I go to lean on it.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a Constitution save?
Yes, indeed. Wow.
A what?
Oh, that's a good 11.
Everybody's level 4, right?
Yes.
With the exception of Lorelei.
I don't like that
not
question.
level 4.
She's not level 4, Lorelei?
Huh.
That was the stretch. I'm sorry.
Can I have an inspiration back?
Yeah, you know what? I'll mark it off my sheet. You can take it back.
All right.
Not even as a bit. I'm gonna do it.
Net positive. All right. I mean, net neutral.
It wasn't quite the -3 of jokes, but
Wasn't quite my tempo.
God, playing a bard like that, not my tempo. Oh my God, a J.K. Simmons bard, you would traumatize your party. That's my next character.
Would that be valor or eloquence, like a chaotic evil or a lawful evil eloquence bard or something like that?
Oh no, what's the one that does cutting word? That's the lore, right?
Is that lore?
I think so.
That's
yeah,
the
that's a
lore
lore
one.
bard, someone who knows inside and out about like
Oh.
music and like lore,
Yes,
and then uses
yeah.
cutting words to make other people like goof.
there's
Yes.
also College of the Maestro.
Is that UA or is that
not,
official?
That's not like official, but I have seen like
Oh.
quite a few people use it.
College of the Maestro. That sounds cool.
With the
They use
failure
different conducting techniques. It's cool.
with the failure of that con save, I need Rias, Morgrid, and Haster to all make me wisdom saves, please.
Wisdom's not bad. Wisdom's not bad.
Is this a
As
question?
Rias, you are going to take 12 radiant damage as the staff itself.
That's what I get. It was
Question: is this effect like a magical spell effect?
It is not. It is a holy effect.
Oh. Okay. It's a con.
I rolled a 10.
wisdom save for these,
Wisdom.
right?
Yep. Wisdom.
I don't know why I thought that. Just kidding. Okay, so it's not as good. 18. I need to double check my bonus thing because I get to add my con mod to some things, but if this isn't a spell, if this is just a holy thing, I don't think I get to.
While you're checking that, I got a 23. Hopefully it doesn't do half damage of 40 or 40 damage normal or more.
Yeah, I can't find anything here, so I'm just gonna say it was 17-1, so 18 for wisdom.
Lorelei, Rias, after this flash of light, Lorelei, how close are you to the staff?
I mean, I was like a little ways back. Is this turn undead, or is this something else?
The effect is turn undead. With the light, the radiant light that is cast on it, it does extend out to 30 feet.
Okay. Because I'm immune to the effects of turn undead, but I can still.
Perfect.
I'd say that probably still within 30 feet.
Okay. So you two would also take that 12 radiant damage. With your level, I don't know if that radiant damage is multiplied.
It might be,
But Morgrid and Haster, you have the sudden compulsion to get as far away from this staff as possible. That includes using your dash.
Is this a frightening effect?
This is turn undead.
Oh, okay. How does turn undead work?
So a creature that fails the save on turn undead must use their full action and bonus action to move as far away from the source as possible. So that would be using your dash and movement. Whereas Rias and Lorelei, you are not being forced to run away from the staff. As the kobold also stands at the staff, just looking at the two of you like, what happened?
I just book it. If Hoster starts moving, I start moving.
Yeah, I'm booking it away from there.
No need to be here. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
have a sudden intense urge to get the hell away from that staff.
Said, oh, this is weird. I go get some orbs. I make them feel better.
I don't like orcas anymore.
Yeah.
He is
I
scattered
don't have any
further in.
extra things that make me take more damage from radiant. It's just
Okay, so just 12.
Yep.
As 3 of you begin to run off, Lorelei, are you following with them?
I feel kind of bad for this little kobold that's just like running off and getting these orbs. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna get to like the closest bit to the entrance and then see what happens to this little kobold, because it's just gonna go and do this regardless of what I say. So
Okay. The rest of you get towards the entrance. A few moments pass before all 4 of you begin to hear as it continues on. You just hear a as it runs down the tunnel. You see this tidal wave of magma behind it following up the tunnel. It gets to the end, the magma slowly crests and falls as it reaches the feet of the kobold. Holds up a bag. I got 5 for you. He looks behind him. You can see like steam rising up off his scales.
But he didn't get past the staff, right?
Look back. The staff itself is currently just coated in this magma that's slowly seeping down. The staff itself is revealing itself. However, you don't see a dragon at the moment.
Well, thank you. I will pay for this later.
Any money I get, you give to him. Pointing over to Hoster.
That's fair. I'm still gonna give this little kobold 5 gold pieces.
Mine, thank you.
And it's just a delivery fee.
Delivery fee, yeah.
Yeah.
We go back over to Astrafel and Maeve. The 2 of you have made your way out of the tunnels using the map supplied by Hoster. As you arrive up to the top, off in the distance, you can see a good bit of the kobolds have gathered around this fire. You see some of them having little like glassware and stuff as they're portioning out food onto little bits of bark. They appear to be having a kobold potluck.
Emerging from the tunnels, like there's visible relief on Astrafel's face. Why did it have to be tunnels? I can't.
Tunnels didn't always bother me, but that one did.
I do not enjoy being underground. It is not my preference. But apparently people keep burying cool things under there, so.
You should try being a mole. It's really cool underground.
That sounds terrifying.
Nah.
Aren't those
Just kidding.
blind?
Yeah, but you can smell some shit, okay?
Fair enough.
Well, this has been great, but I'm a little grabbed out, so I'm gonna go just take a breather, maybe find a snack on the way to my bedroom.
If you're looking for a snack, I would recommend one of the stragglers, just so that the rest don't get all grabby,
The
That's fair,
kobolds
that's fair.
around the fire, you can off in the distance. Yeah.
Kill them all, actually, Maeve.
Yeah, actually, now that they've started
Okay.
singing, yeah, you might want to just go hog wild. Honestly.
I want this place to be Whoville, because no one's gonna remember who lived here.
Quick question. Do we know any of the kobolds' name other than Jonathan, or is Jonathan the only one?
No,
Don't
nobody's
pick a
cared to
named
ask.
one.
No, Mip. I remember Mip.
There's Mip.
Love that guy.
Yep.
Mip.
Okay.
Nip dies first.
That I thought was Nip every single time, and it's like, oh, it's Mip. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Maeve is gonna walk over to the potluck, and just be like, "Hey, which one of you's Mip? Hoster or Skel said that you would help me with something over here."
They all kind of look at you, blinking. The very off, like, one eye blinks, the other eye blinks. None of
Truly
them appear
Hustus
to be.
people.
None of them appear to
Mip.
be Mip.
Which one's Mip? Mip,
Hey, Meep!
you come with me.
No, not Meep. Meep!
Come with me. I don't care. Come with me. Come with me.
You asked for a Meep.
Hoster,
Hey,
Hoster
Meep.
has a job for you. Okay, Hoster has a job for you. Let's go.
No, Huster has job for me, Meep.
Skell would like you to follow her.
Oh, okay.
Skell has requested it.
If Skell say so.
Okay, it's this way.
Run along now.
They begin to follow off. Astrophel, as you stand there getting ready to do whatever it is you're doing, the remaining kobolds around the fire preparing their food, one by one you start to hear a whistling sound. As one by one you watch kobolds start falling. Looking off to the distance, the kobolds drop their food. They start moving and they start running and skittering out of the way. One last arrow. A 22 will hit. As
Yeah, it will.
this arrow is going to slam you right in the collarbone. I need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Okay. I'm fine. This is fine.
This person better have high AC.
That's a 13.
With a 13, you begin to feel this absolute burning sensation in your shoulder that is gradually moving. Just for gigs, can you go ahead and roll me a survival or medicine?
Sure.
Just want you to do this so you know how you die. Don't give him the satisfaction. Roll a 1. Do what a Hoster would do and get in at -2. Come on.
I mean, I got a 5 total, so I ain't got a fucking clue.
Woo! Welcome to Hosterton, bitch. We don't know shit. Oh wait, it's skeleton now. Damn it. I don't know shit.
That's how little you know.
The sign actually says, "Welcome to Skeleton."
But it's that painted like 5 times though. It's wait, no, Hoster. Wait, no, wait, no. And it just like rolls.
As the arrow pierces, you immediately take the 10 piercing damage and then take an additional 21 radiant damage as what this arrow is coated with begins to burn severely. Are you still up? As you fall to a knee off in the distance, you see Maeve.
True. True, I don't fall to a fucking knee. I just got hit in the collarbone and I'm on 1 health. I fell backwards. I'm
Okay.
fucked, bud.
Let's say you're play dead.
I don't think I need to play.
As you are falling,
Let's do get help.
with your passive perception, you can see a group of people you have seen before, very vividly, one with a wand to your head, carrying your friend. The last vision you see of your friend is them wild shaping into that of a dire wolf and escaping the grapple and running off into the woods. You lay your head down on the ground, surrounded by maybe 20, 23 kobolds that had all also been hit by these arrows.
I think Astrophel closes his eyes. He's never really been a praying man, but I think he will spare one just for Maeve. And then as he passes the fuck out, just from the sheer pain of it, I think the last coherent thought is, well, at least I didn't have to stab myself. And then he backs out.
The four of you are returning from the tunnel. You make your way through cavern after cavern to finally emerge out of the top. Skeleton is now ablaze even more than it was. Fire is lighting the air almost as if there is a beacon. Lorelei, your first concern may be your caravan.
I mean, we have lots of scrolls, so we have contingency plans. They probably so still concerned because those expensive fucking carriages, but like, hopefully, you know, things aren't really bad. They just left, and then I'll just spend time tracking them, which is not optimal.
Where's Maven Ash?
Only one way to find out.
Oster just goes and runs.
Books it.
I need the four of you to make perceptions.
Unnatural 20.
26.
22. Good rolls.
18.
Fuck.
As all four of you are running into the city, Hoster, you and all of you are seeing hordes of kobolds slain. You pass up by the house Lorelei to see that 4 of the 30 caravans have been destroyed. The remaining 26 are gone. Mordred, Rias, Master, you pass by an alley and see something down the alley. You take a better look. There you see Jonathan the Kobold, who has dragged Astrophel into the alley and is attempting to give Astrophel a vial of blood. And that is where we are going to end for tonight. So, make sure you check out the YouTubes and the Spotifys and all the other fun things. Check out our Discord links right there. And also check out our Patreon, because I put up cool maps and we put up cool audio that is on that Patreon. Also, shout out to Verity, because you're the best. And yeah, until then, we will see you next week. And also, again, make sure to stay tuned to Discord, because we got some exciting things coming to the channel. So, until then, goodbye, everybody.
For Jonathan. For Jonathan. Those monster hunters are dead men.